Hi guys, sorry I didn't upload yesterday, but I'm going to read Action Comics, I think number 5. Yeah, I can't really see that up there. Yeah, I think that's a 5, so October 1938. But yeah, again, the cover doesn't have Superman on it again. There's this guy in the desert, like he's holding like a pistol, I guess he's out of bullets. And there's these like Arabian guys gonna kill him. I don't know if that's actually in the story or not, but um, so he's back with us again, Barry O'Neill. I have no idea who that is. We can't get out of the way, Doctor. Barry will drown like rats unless we swim out through the passageway. And here's a scene from the new series of this thrilling adventure feature. Imprisoned by the treacherous Fang Go in a dungeon that is being filled with water, Barry O'Neill and his companion, Dr. Bonfils, face inevitable death, but why spoil your fun to tell the whole story? Filled with action and gripping suspense, the first episode of the superb feature starts in the October issue of New Adventure Comics. Okay. So Superman, another astounding adventure of the strongest man on Earth. So Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The telegraph lines broadcast to the world news of a terrible disaster. The Valley Ho Dam is cracking under the strain of a huge downpour. Should it give way, a mountain of water will sweep down the valley, killing thousands and destroying the fertile land. In the office of the Daily Star, so again, it's not the Daily Planet, it's still Daily Star. Kent, get me Clark Kent. He isn't in the office. Well, look for him, Lois, and have him report to me before I lose my mind. But why not have me handle the assignment? Can't. It's too important. This is no job for a girl. Yeah. Again, this is a different time period. Well, yeah, 1930s, yeah. But no job for a woman, eh? I'd have a mind to. Lois encounters Clark outside the daily newspaper office. Clark Kent, just the man I was looking for. You mean you're actually glad to see me? I should say I am. Would you do me a favor and cover an assignment for me? Would I? You know I'd do anything for you. Good. Go to the city hospital's maternity ward. Mrs. Mahoney is expecting septuplets. What a story. Thanks, Lois. You're a peach to let me handle this. Yes, so this is the first appearance of Lois in, I think, over 2 issues. She last appeared in Action Comics number 2. Um, later, one round ticket to Valley Ho, please. At the city hospital. Someone's been spoofing you, pal. There's no Mrs. Mahoney registered here. That's strange. Say, I wonder if Lois is by any chance pulling a double cross. I'd better get right back to the office. You brainless idiot. The greatest news story in months on the fire, and you waste your time in a hospital. But, Chief, I didn't know. And the worst part of it is that the last train for Valley Ho has already left. Kent, report to the cashier. You're fired. I don't know. I think that's really stupid. Well, there's a few things I'd like to comment on. First, George Taylor. This isn't Perry White yet. The George Taylor looks a lot like Perry White in this story, especially like right here. Yeah, he looks absolutely creepy in this panel. And the second thing is, like I don't know, like you wouldn't fire a guy just because of like one story. I don't know. Especially when like you were told by the the associate I don't know if you were like George. So Perry White or George Taylor told Lois Lane to tell Clark Kent to go somewhere. He could easily tell him. Uh, Clark Kent could easily tell Perry White or George Taylor that Lois Lane misinformed him, and that's not a reason to get fired. I don't know. It's kind of weird, and this doesn't. I don't know. It's really the only dramatic, one of the only dramatic parts of the story. Aside from saving the town, I don't really know why this is necessary. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It took me like a whole minute to explain that, but yeah, sorry about that. But Kent has other plans. When alone, he strips off his outer garments and stands revealed in the Superman costume. Now to get that story. So yeah, I don't know. It was really stupid. I mean, he rehired. I'll just spoil it. He rehires him obviously at the end. So I mean, there's really I think the only reason that's there is to just have like just fill out space. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that's in the issue. But from the top of the great Daily Star building, a weird figure leaps out into the night. Huge distances are swiftly covered by it with giant leaps. So again, Superman can't fly at this point. Looks like the train headed for Valley Ho. Well, hello and goodbye. It's far outdistanced. If Lois thinks she's going to stop me, she's badly mistaken. With the speed of light, he reaches the railroad trestle. What the? A torrent has loosened the bridge's supports, causing the tracks to tilt, making a wreck inevitable. The warning whistle of the approaching train is heard. Without a moment's hesitation, the cloaked figure mounts a peak of rocks and dives forward. No time to lose. Seizing the bridge's supports, Superman passes up, until the tracks level. Superman holds the bridge rigid until the train passes over, after which he permits it to crash. Lois, among other passengers, rushes to the windows. What was that? The bridge collapsed. An instant earlier, and we'd all been killed. At the next junction, send a warning that the bridge is out. Yes, we must warn the other trains. So again, Superman saves Lois Lane, I think, for like the third time. But when Valley Ho is reached, Lois fights her way through the mob of the station. It looks like everyone except me is trying to get away. Taxi, will you give me a lift to the dam? You can have the car, lady. I'm taking a train out of here. Lois drives the taxi at top speed. The dam is not far distant. Atop the dam, Superman has been battling like mad to keep it from breaking. If I can only hold out a little longer, most of the people here about will have cleared out. It's beginning to give. Superman looks really weird in this panel. He's all wrinkly. I don't know, it looks really weird to me. Looks like an elderly Superman or something. I don't know. Suddenly, with a great roar, the huge dam collapses. Superman leaps above the water's turbulent fury, but Lois finds herself directly in the path of the great, irresistible flood of onrushing water. Or oncoming. I don't know. It says onrushing. The dam's gone. I haven't a chance. A car in the flood's path. A girl inside. I've got to save her. Trapped within the car, Lois appears doomed to a watery death. Before Superman can reach the auto, it is caught up and swept along by the flood. Until Superman, upon reaching it, tears the auto apart and rises with Lois in his arms towards the water's surface. Powerful strokes bring them to the shore. Instantly, Superman is off like a shot racing the flood. He catches up with its beginning and passes it. It is a fantastic race with the lives of thousands at stake, with Superman in the lead. Ahead of the raging, rushing torrent, He springs to a high pinnacle and pits his tremendous strength against a great protection of rock. Before Superman's might, the huge mountain peak cracks and cascades downward in the face of the flood. The avalanche of the rock crams shut the mountain gap below, cutting off, diverting the flood to another direction, away from Valley Ho Town. Woo, barely in time. You did it. You saved all those people. Oh, I could kiss you. As a matter of fact, I will. Lady, please. Wow, what a kiss. A super kiss for a Superman. Yes, that's the first time Lois Lane ever kisses Superman. Suddenly sweeping Lois off her feet, Superman leaps outward. Enough of that. I gotta bring you back to safety, where I'll be safe from you. The first time you carried me like this, I was frightened. Just as I was frightened of you. But now I love it, just as I love you. I don't know what that, black thing, I don't know. Anyway. When Valley Ho Town is reached, don't go, stay with me, always. Perhaps we'll meet again. Later. Hello, Chief, this is Clark Kent, calling from Valley Ho. Got here by airplane out of some sensational news. Am I rehired? Okay, connect me with a rewrite, man. Yeah, again, that's really stupid subplot. But as Clark leaves his phone booth, he encounters Lois. That wasn't a nice stunt you pulled on me, but I still like you. Who cares? The spineless worm can hardly bear looking at him after having been in the arms of a real He-Man. I think I've seen the term He-Man used also in a Marvel comic. I'm not sure which one it was though. But the woman called another man a He-Man. Yeah, this was before the He-Man in the 80s. So the end. If you want to win $25 in $1 prizes, we're giving away. Okay. Or is that 25 cents? I don't know. That looks like dollars. Anyway, that's the end of this issue. This issue wasn't very good compared to the other ones. It was more boring. There wasn't a villain in it. But, yeah, it was okay. But anyway, I'll read, the next Detective Comics number 31, I think, later. And, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want me to read a specific comic, just tell me down below. And, like, comment, subscribe, that'd be appreciated. And I'll see you guys later.